a hard call sometimes, Dale, to wool them down or pick them up. You'd rather have to wool them down, I think a lot of owners say, but.
Yeah, but it comes a time whenever you have to back out. The crew can't keep, you're losing time by them having to work on this car. So, I understand you want to go as fast as you can, but instead, there's no sense in putting yourself in a position with another car in particular on the road course here just in practice this afternoon.
Bill Elliott, the 23 this weekend. So when you're a Hall of Famer, there are opportunities to return to your sport. Here are some famous ones. Howe, Lafleur, Lemieux in the NHL. Of course, Joe Gibbs came back to coach after he had retired. Martina came back and won. And I don't follow the MMA. Dale, you got them.
No.
But he made the list. Apparently, he was very good at it and came back and got back in the ring.
That's quite a list there, but yeah, it's just something you don't see in this sport because to be into the Hall of Fame, it used to be a 5-year wait, and I think that's the rules have changed a little bit, but there's still a wait, and generally drivers are finished with their careers and racing by the time that you're voted in. But Bill couldn't pass up this. Sounds like Chase just kind of put him in the car, so he wasn't going to turn it down.
But they weren't going to put him in a position that he wasn't comfortable with. And
Sure.
Bill has been racing.
Yeah.
And that's to be noted. He's been racing vintage cars. He raced the Pikes Peak Hill Climb earlier this year. So he's had some seat time recently and felt as if he could make a good showing.
And every Xfinity driver that you've heard talk about this since this was announced has talked about the thrill it is to be on the racetrack with Bill Elliott. Because so many of these guys weren't even thinking about driving a race car whenever Bill Elliott was the most popular driver for 50 years in a row and winning races and championships. And so this is just great to have him there and being on the road course with him this weekend.
Hitting all his marks very well.
Bill, I know these drivers are excited to be on the track with Bill, but I can tell you what he's capable of with aggression, because in one of my first Cup starts as a driver, he started right behind me at Michigan and blasted me in the rear bumper coming to the green all the way down into turn 1. I had no choice but to get out of his way and let him go.
Dale, you experienced that as well?
I'm going to tell you, don't let that nice southern drawl that Bill has fool you into thinking that there's not a huge competitor in that body, because he was very fair on the racetrack, but when he's ready to go, he's ready to go. And yeah, I've been on that side of it too, Len, for sure.
Down to turn 1, top speed.